Beep. Action. Action.
Oh shit, hold up, I need a mic. Need a microphone.
Brings a guy named Mike.
Alright, this is episode 4.
Yes. Alright. Now, I just want to point out that last week, I mean yesterday, we made opening day predictions. And somebody here went 2-0, and somebody here went 0-2. And I went 2-0. I'm not gonna say who went 0-2. I'm not gonna say who went 0-2, but there's only 2 people in this room.
Let's be honest.
Also, speak up because of the audio.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's be honest. I'm Nostradamus. Yes.
Let's be honest. The Warriors got lucky, and but for real though, the Warriors look pretty good, even though I hate the Warriors.
You got some good ball movement. Jordan Poole did play well from what I'm gonna be okay. Full disclosure, I only watched like the first and like second quarter of like the Warriors game, and then I fell asleep.
Yeah, Jordan Poole is balling out. He actually was the one who started the comeback.
Yeah. I saw a funny tweet from King of the Fourth Quarter. Kenny, if you're watching, you're invited. He said, "Welcome to the pool party."
Bro, I feel like everyone's really big on Jordan Poole. Bleacher Report voted him the most improved.
I saw like a lot of people were picking him for the most improved player.
Right, and so did Kenny actually too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like he picked like 3 guys, but that was like one of his 3 guys.
Yeah.
No, he had a good game though. He had 20 points. You know, now that he's not under the shadow of D-Lo and like everyone making fun of him because he looks just like him. Especially when they had the hair.
The hair.
When it comes to the hair.
Like I would say, if D-Lo cut his hair again like short, I'm like low key, like a little bit.
Yeah, no, they don't actually look alike. They just Jordan Poole was getting roasted a lot because they just had the same hair.
Yeah.
And he was playing like shit, high key, but back then. But
back in the day.
Yeah. I watched all of the Bucks Nets game.
Bro, that pass that Chris Middleton had in like the first quarter.
Oh
where he just went like and literally Giannis just like
dude.
And then Harden fouled him. I was like, ooh.
Dude, the Bucks.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh, bro, the Bucks.
He started off a little like jittery. It felt like.
I feel like both teams.
Yeah.
I feel like both teams.
Yeah, it was opening day. You know,
Yeah.
you just celebrating a championship.
Right.
I can see that.
Yeah.
So I wasn't like too worried about that. Giannis, he only made 130.
Yeah, but he shot 4 though. He shot 3 or 4 though.
No, he definitely shot multiple. But like he always shot multiple.
Yeah. Nah, not really. Not really. I feel like he wasn't shooting that many threes last year.
No,
because he averaged less than a 3 a game.
Yes, because he was only. Hey, we got I could do basketball reference on this, but that's because he only made one is because he shot horribly. He shot like 30%.
Yeah, but I don't know. I have a feeling it's gonna get a lot better as the year goes on. But no. Let me tell you this. I think maybe he only shot what he usually shoots, but I watched the whole game and I felt like there was multiple times where he wanted to shoot.
Yeah.
Like he was
thinking about it.
Yeah, he was. I definitely could tell he's thinking about it more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
can I just last year he shot 3.6 a game and he made 1.
Yeah.
So he makes about 1 a game. Like the last, not including this season, the 2 previous seasons, he made 1 a game at least. According to Basketball Reference. Yeah. So, like I said, basically he shot like normally. Like he shot about 4. Like
but what I'm trying to say is that as the season goes on, you're gonna definitely see games where he shoots 6 or 7. To be honest, I think.
I don't want Giannis taking that many threes.
Why not, bro? Why not?
If he makes them, then go for it. But I like him sitting around 4 a game because that's about 1 a quarter. So you get 1 a quarter, and that's it.
That's the thing. It's just like, why not? You know, like if you want to advance your team, if you want to, make your team better, why not try new things in the regular season?
No, yeah, I'm saying I don't want him shooting that many threes is because he's not gonna make a lot of threes. So they're just wasted possessions.
But he might though, that's the thing. Because it's just his shot just looks so much more effective. And I think right now it has nothing to do with his shot anymore. It's just his confidence in his shot.
No, if he
starts
making them, that's what I'm saying. If he he always made one a game, so I guess if he makes more than one a game, that'd be great. Because the highest he ever shot from three was his rookie season, and it was .347%, so 34%.
Yeah.
Last year he shot 30%. So I mean, if he could get back to like 35%, then I'm fine with him taking like four or five threes a game. He'll knock down like 2. So I'm okay with that. My whole point is I would much rather him focus on just getting that mid-range. Because I feel like if he's just charging at the paint, this little.
Yeah, and he definitely did that.
He did. No, I know what I'm saying. Like I'd rather him like focus on that for now.
Right.
Just because I still don't think his 3-pointer was like. I feel like his 3-pointer might be like a little better, but I feel like it'll be like more or less the same.
Yeah. I don't know. I think just by watching the game, once he becomes more comfortable, because personally, I think Mike Budenholzer is giving him the green light.
Oh,
I think he's giving him the green light, but now it's kind of up to him. Just because based off the fact that I saw him being more hesitant about it, I'm telling you, midway through the season, you'll see a lot more threes from him. Even though he doesn't make them, even though he might not make them, and he might still shoot like around 30 to 35%. Regardless if he doesn't make them or not, 35% is respectable enough. 30 to 35%, especially for a guy like Giannis, is respectable enough to spread the floor.
No, that's what I'm saying.
And that's why I think you're gonna see Giannis shoot a lot more threes. And what was I gonna say? But his mid-range for sure was looking nice, bro. That's it.
Even in the playoffs, actually, it was starting to I was like, okay.
That shit was looking clean as fuck. Like his pull-up, I think, dude. You know what? I think the biggest hesitation is that stationary shots. I don't think he's real good at it yet. I think the shot is still looking a little wonky.
Low-key, the 1 3 that he didn't make, I think was a pull-up.
The pull-ups are looking nice because I feel like he can get in a better
rhythm with
it. You know, I saw a couple stationary shots from mid-range and 3, and it still looked a little weird.
Okay.
You know, but Giannis.
Get better, Drew Holiday.
Yeah, get better, Drew Holiday.
Heel injury. I don't know what the report.
I think it was just a contusion. They said it was just a contusion. Right. So,
but still, I hope you're all okay.
Yeah, but another couple things I want to talk about. The Bucks defense.
Yeah.
Holy shit, man. Their defense is looking nice, bro. I just feel like they're at a point now where it doesn't matter who they plug in to their starting lineup, into their rotation. It's gonna work out.
Yeah, I think the announcers were talking about how last year they were ranked like 9th.
Yeah.
And that was like the lowest in the last 3 years. Because 2 years previous before last year, they were ranked like 1st or 2nd.
Right.
So the defense has always been nice, but it was looking really nice.
Yeah.
I feel like I saw Giannis on KD a little more.
Yeah.
Than like I usually did, and I like that. And I think he low-key did block one of KD's pull-ups because he airballed it. I don't know if he got like a little kick on that or something, but you remember that block at the beginning of the game that Giannis had on Claxton?
Yeah, dude.
Also, little Claxton already is gonna love playing with James Harden. Just the alley-oops already.
Yeah. No, I think so too. I don't think Harden really loves playing with Claxton though. That's the thing.
Why is that?
Just because Okay. Before we go into that, I'm going to continue talking about the Bucks defense.
Right,
I think, like I was saying, at this point they have the Bucks team has such a good chemistry and flow to their defense that essentially anyone who's plugged in there is going to play defense. Like their team defense
they have a team identity of defense.
Right. But yeah, it's absolutely amazing, especially the fact that they had three guys out, three main guys, and they had to start Grayson Allen and a new dude. His name is Jordan Norwell.
Yeah, he was apparently on the team last year. But
he didn't get a lot of minutes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Bucks depth and defense has definitely grown this year, even from last year. Like I was talking about this guy Jordan Nola, man.
He was looking nice. Oh, he really was. He was playing with confidence.
Yeah, dude, he had like this offensive bag that, man, like that's gonna definitely be a spark off the bench, you know, and in the future of the season, like in future games. But going to the Nets,
James Harden looked a little off. Just a little bit, not
I don't think so, man. He was hitting them threes.
Yeah.
He was hitting them threes.
Oh, he did hit. I remember he hit one step back where he fell on the floor.
Yeah, he did that like multiple times throughout the game.
Okay.
He was definitely like the first quarter. I know you only watched the first quarter. He was a little bit off, but as the game was going, he started hitting the shots that he usually does. And also, going back to the Nicholas Claxton thing, a lot of people are up on him, and I like him too. Don't get me wrong, I like him too. But it's definitely you could tell James Harden was getting frustrated with him.
Yeah.
Because just Claxton is like a younger player.
Yeah.
And he wasn't accustomed to the offense, and I think Claxton is lacking a little bit of strength too.
He's a little skinnier compared to like other like centers.
Right. And I feel like there was a lot of pressure on Claxton because he was the only true center that they had on the team.
Yeah, and that's why I feel like, especially at the beginning of the game, the Bucks were getting like all those offensive rebounds.
Yeah, right.
And, like I watched the third and like the fourth quarter too.
Yeah.
I kind of missed like the second, second. I caught like the end of the third quarter like that. I missed like the middle of the game. Sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I felt like the Bucks the offensive glass was kind of like everything they wanted.
Yeah, dude. Rebounding in general, man, it looked really weak.
13 offensive rebounds as a team compared to the 5 that the Nets had.
Damn. Yeah. The rebounding definitely in the Nets is a big issue just because their only true center that they have is Claxton as of right now.
So Giannis had 5 offensive rebounds.
So
by himself.
Yeah, and like I feel like James Harden was trying to play that typical pick and roll thing that he had with Clint Capella, and it wasn't really working out with Claxton just because he's not really used to it. He's not really used to it, and it's definitely going to take some time for Claxton to grow into that center that James Harden wants. Also, another thing with the Nets is that their offense just seemed stagnant,
I feel like this is where they're gonna miss Kyrie.
Yeah.
We still support Kyrie.
Yeah.
Or at least I do. I don't know.
Yeah. No, yeah. For sure.
Do whatever the fuck you want, Kyrie.
Yeah.
You're invited to the podcast. I know. Hey, you got time now.
But obviously I don't want to overreact to either the Bucks or the Nets. But one thing that I definitely saw from the Nets is their stagnation on offense. Everything, they're running way too much through KD and Harden, especially when they have other offensive pieces such as Patty Mills.
I was just about to bring up Patty Mills. I know it's a limited game,
right?
But that Patty Mills signing is like a real
Yeah, dude.
Obviously, he's not going to shoot something. I know he went 7 for 7.
Yeah.
He's not going to do that
all the time. He's not going to do that all the time.
But he's definitely going to be. I feel like he's going to be their 6th man.
Yeah.
I really
he definitely needs to be more involved in the offense. Also, I feel like Millsap wasn't getting a lot of touches. Millsap and Aldridge weren't getting a lot of touches. And I think
Paul Millsap shot 7 for 11.
Yeah. Oh, I mean.
No, I'm sorry. That was Patty Mills. Sorry. Oh, Paul Millsap only had 5 minutes.
Yeah, and he took no shots. So, I think definitely involving Paul Millsap more into the offense would definitely help. Because I feel like he would be a good pick and roll guy too, just because he's very versatile. He's a very mobile guy for a big guy. So he would definitely help out with the James Harden situation, and carry some off that load off of Claxton too. I feel like. But yeah, the Nets. Okay, the Nets chemistry, understandably, is a little off, just because, just because, um, yeah, they have 9 new players on their team.
We also were playing a bunch of their other players because he said that Steve Nash wants to find his rotation. I remember at the beginning of the game, the announcers were talking about that.
Right. And what was I gonna say? But the Nets really need. Okay.
And action.
Alright. So, yeah, definitely.
You already know the video.
Technical difficulties.
You know we gotta get that one an episode.
But my biggest concern about the Nets is who's gonna score besides KD and Harden. Who's gonna be that guy?
I feel like it's really gonna be Patty Mills.
Yeah, I think so too. But I feel like there needs to be one more guy at least.
I get what you
know
mean.
What I mean? Because
maybe that's what they wanted Joe Harris to be.
Joe Harris, yeah, but I don't know. He just wasn't getting too involved in the offense either.
Yeah,
you know? But damn, man, they really need Kyrie. They really need Kyrie back because also it takes away from the ability for Harden and KD to play together at the same time because the rotation only allows them most of the time for one of them to be on the floor.
The beautiful thing about super teams, the super teams, you can at all times always have 2 all-stars on the floor.
Right. And right now they're only having one, and it just looks like a James Harden offense right now.
Yeah. But we love it because fuck KD on this podcast. Well, you're still invited to the podcast.
I like it too. You know, but you know. Man, even though it's fuck the Nets, I kind of want to see him like. I kind of want to do it like.
I just like good basketball.
Yeah.
I hate KD because he's so good.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, and I feel like KD was definitely being misused throughout the game. I feel like he was playing too much off ball compared to Harden.
Speaking of people that play off ball, you want to talk about the Lakers game? Because Russell Westbrook, I don't like him off ball. I just don't. He's best with the ball. Let's be honest. I felt like he did have some good passes though. He really did. Some of them I feel like the Lakers weren't converting on.
Yeah.
But I feel like he has some good passes. I feel like LeBron, he was cutting better than like Russell Westbrook was. And I feel like when I saw Russell Westbrook off the ball, I felt like he just wasn't moving as much as like I would want him to. And like I'm gonna go check on the camera. Yeah, I'm gonna check on the camera. But I'll check on the camera. It's fine. It's porque the charger, but it's good. We're good. I just felt like he was just standing there a little bit.
Yeah.
And like, cause I felt like LeBron was cutting, and I felt like Russell Westbrook found him a couple of times. That's fine.
You just moved it.
And then, alright, you got nothing to say about that game?
I didn't really watch it that much.
Okay. Well, I know AD, he was looking low key. I guess LeBron. I don't know. I didn't watch the whole time, but from what I saw, I felt like AD was kind of looking nice. I didn't watch the second half of the game, but for the first half of the game, I felt like AD was looking like the best player.
Yeah.
So that's what I got to say about that. I felt like when Rondo was on the floor with Westbrook. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that no more. Like that just didn't work. No, and I did see Russell Westbrook like deferring, and not that he was hesitating on that, but like I could tell like his like force of habit was to like kind of get the ball, but he was like no, give it to LeBron, like, you know, like he knows his role at least.
Yeah.
For now, the thing is that Russell Westbrook always starts out slow every season. In his defense, he's on a new team every season.
Yeah, true.
So we'll see. You already know Russell Westbrook post All-Star break is literally like an MVP conversation for whatever reason. But post All-Star break, Russell Westbrook, chef kiss. All right. Anything to say about that game or not?
Nah, not really. Like I said, I didn't really watch it, so just Jordan Poole, MVP. Jordan Noama, MVP too.
Facts.
The co-MVPs.
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 There was co-rookie of the years. Now they could be co-MVPs.
Yeah. But no, in all honesty, I think Jordan Poole definitely, if he keeps on playing like he did last night, has a chance for most improved player.
Yeah, sure. And get better Klay Thompson. Hopefully, I would love. Oh, I want to see the Warriors with Klay Thompson again.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so much fun to watch. All right.
But it's fuck the Warriors, but y'all are all invited to the podcast.
Yes, sir. Or yeah, but if Draymond Green, you want to invite us to your show, we'll make it work. Yeah. We can fit you into our schedule.
But all right. You know, the season just started. We're like one game in.
The Bulls play the Pistons.
Yeah.
Bulls in 4 quarters.
And I wanted to do NBA way too early NBA awards and predictions.
Okay.
So, which one do you want to start off with?
Well, let's go like we'll save the MVP for last.
Yeah,
let's go Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the
Year. It's gonna be Jalen Green from the Houston Rockets. That's who I'm gonna pick. Hot take. What's the number 1 overall pick again? What's his name?
Jalen Suggs.
That's not his name.
Suggs, yeah.
No, that's not.
The guy from Orlando, right?
The number 1 overall pick.
Oh.
From the Pistons.
Oh, Kate Cunningham?
Yes, thank you. I don't think Kate Cunningham is gonna be like. Not that he's gonna be bad, but I feel the hot take, and this could end up being a terrible take.
Yeah.
But I just feel like people are gonna be like, oh, yep, shouldn't have been the number 1 overall pick. You know what I mean?
No, not really, man. He's looking real nice, bro, in college, bro.
From what I saw, granted, I only saw 1 game. You know, it's like, alright.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. He's definitely such a good all-around player, man. It's just like it's hard to count him out.
Yeah.
But also, I can see what you're saying. But also, there was a lot of hype around Jalen Green too, just because he was one of the first guys to play in the G League team.
Yeah.
So but don't get me wrong. I think Jalen Green is gonna be pretty good too.
Yeah.
My Rookie of the Year. Damn. I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna have to go with the guy from the Raptors, Scotty. What's his name? Scotty Barnes, if I'm not mistaken.
That is a name. Yeah.
Scotty Barnes.
Yep, that's the guy.
Yeah.
From what I kind of heard, I remember on draft day, that was kind of low key a reach, no?
I don't remember. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But
guess we'll see.
I guess we'll see.
Sixth man of the year.
Sixth man of the year.
Jordan Poole. Welcome to
Jordan
the pool.
Poole.
Welcome to the pool party.
But the thing is that would you really consider him sixth man? Because for majority of the season until Klay comes back, he's gonna be.
Yeah, but Klay probably.
Starter.
Guys, from what I've seen, is Klay will come back in about like 2 months.
Okay.
So I mean, I guess it really depends because you just gotta start like less than half the season.
Right.
So as long as he could start like 39 games and
Yeah.
sixth man of the year.
How about we do 2 guys who you think are gonna win? What did we say? 6 man.
Okay.
And 1 sleeper pick.
Oh, that's too much because I didn't do no research.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's just do 2 guys then. I think at least 2 guys.
That could win sixth man of the year.
Yeah.
Alex Caruso, 100%.
Yeah. I felt that. That's a good pick.
I feel like low-key the Bulls are gonna get prime Alex Caruso. Like, yeah, the Caruso isn't even in his prime yet, bro. How old is he, bro? How old is Alex Caruso, bro?
Isn't he like 26?
That's what I'm saying. He's 27, so that's what I'm saying. We getting prime Alex Caruso, alright? This man plays hard, he plays with energy, he gives you everything he has, and I love that. And that's why he's gonna be one of my picks for sixth man of the year. Right?
Okay. Also, another sleeper pick for me for Rookie of the Year, Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley from Cleveland. I think he's gonna do pretty good.
How is that gonna work with Jared Allen, him, and Kevin Love?
Kevin Love does not need minutes in the NBA anymore, man. I don't know why the fuck.
Because they're paying him a lot.
Yeah. It's one of those Cristiano Felicio situations. Just release the man.
Don't disrespect Kevin Love like that.
Bro, it's just he's not doing. Don't get me wrong, bro. Kevin Love has had a great career. But the past year, it's been nothing but injuries and a lot of imposing on younger players that are coming in for Cleveland.
It's a worse kind of thing of what we were talking about in the last episode with like Aaron Rodgers. Here's the thing is Aaron Rodgers' heart is in it because he wants to win. Yeah. But Kevin Love, he just doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, exactly, man, and it's ruining what Cleveland's trying to bring in.
Yeah, and it imposes on the locker room, and it's just that toxicity. You don't want that.
Yeah, dude.
So tell the man to go home or release him. Right, you gotta pull a Ben Simmons, right? Tell him to go home.
Because bro, he was advocating for Colin Sexton to get traded, bro. Colin Sexton literally had his best season up to date last year, bro.
Kevin Love played with LeBron so long, he thought it was LeBron.
Yeah.
You're not LeBron. You can't pick what players to get traded.
But the Jared Allen thing, I don't know, man. Yeah. It's gonna be a tough situation because one of them is gonna have to spread the floor, one of them is gonna have to come off the bench. Because
Kevin Love, in theory, can spread the floor.
Yeah, Kevin Love.
If he wants to.
Exactly. If he still knows how to play. Yeah. But
you run a super big lineup of like Kevin Love at the 3.
Oh god.
And like Evan Mobley at the 4, and then Jalen at the 5, and then you have Sexland at the 1 and 2.
Oh gosh, bro, that'd be hilarious. That'd be hilarious. Dude, and they have Larry Marketing too.
Oh my gosh. Dude, don't they have another forward? They have more, low key. I know. Hold up, PB.
You can't count out the GOAT, Cedi Osman.
Oh, facts, bro. Cedi Osman walked so that the Alex Caruso could run.
That's
no cap.
Facts.
No cap, bro.
No
cap.
That's facts. That's so facts.
He was LeBron's Alex Caruso on the fucking on the Cavs. Cleveland has Taco Fall?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Cleveland has a decent team. Yeah. They have way too.
They have Dean Wade.
They have way too many fucking centers and forwards.
They have Denzel Valentine.
Yeah.
Fuck Denzel Valentine.
No, we love Denzel Valentine.
He does. He's fine though. He's in the same. Let me check.
No, but he just moved again, bro. He's not hitting the court.
No, bro. Look, I can hit the court all I want. It moves like that, but
it looks off, dude.
I can go check again. It's fine, see? I told this man.
But
anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, fuck Denzel Valentine. He's the only one that likes Denzel Valentine on this podcast.
Dude, he's not okay, he's not 15th overall worthy pick. But he's not that bad of a bench player, man. I wish the Bulls had kept him. They really need a forward like that right now. Because they got Kobe White and Caruso at guard.
And Lonzo and Zach LaVine.
But they don't really have any backup forwards right now, if I'm not mistaken. Like any solid ones, you know?
How do you use that?
Well, they have Alize Johnson. Who's kind of showed out in the preseason for sure.
We cut Stanley Johnson.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, at least I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Man, that sucks. We do have Derrick Jones Jr., but honestly, I rather would have had Denzel Valentine, just because he's a better three-point shooter, to be honest. Even though I love Derrick Jones Jr., shout out. Come on the podcast, please, bro. They gotta talk about your dunks, bro.
Bro, you live in Chicago,
yeah,
bro. You were in Chicago right now.
Bro, yeah.
Just hop on the A train.
Dude, we are big Derrick Jones Jr. fans.
Facts.
Hot take.
Facts.
What are we talking about? 6th man of the year? Kobe White, 6th man of the year, bro.
Oh, that's one of you?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
We both picked the guards in Chicago.
Yeah.
Maybe you could tell we're a little biased. Just a little bit.
Kobe White, 6th man of the year. I say Derrick Rose, 6th man of the year.
Oh, maybe. Also, bro, I was seeing this earlier about how Ben Simmons isn't gonna probably make the All-Star team this year because of everything going on.
Yeah.
Who's gonna take his guard spot?
Tyrese Maxey. Paris next season.
That's what you're saying?
Huh?
That's what you're saying he's gonna take his.
Not on the 76ers.
No. I
Oh.
was thinking, depending on how the season goes, maybe Lonzo could sneak in
Nah, for real? You
Maybe.
think so, man?
Maybe not. I feel like for sure next year. I feel like Lonzo will make the All-Star team next year. But I'm like, depending on how the season goes, he might.
Maybe.
He might.
Maybe. Yeah. Honestly, I'm trying to think of who else.
Because guard-wise, Zach LaVine's probably gonna make it again. Trae Young is probably gonna make it, even though
Kyle Lowry though.
Kyle Lowry. Well, he was always in the
Oh
East.
yeah.
He was
Right,
always in the
right.
East.
You're right.
Who else guard-wise?
What
Bradley
about
Beal. Jaylen Brown or two.
Jaylen Brown?
Or is he
Yeah.
a four?
Jaylen Brown's a 2. Jaylen Brown's a 2. Jason Tatum plays with small forward.
Yeah.
Or power forward.
Whatever you want to call
Yeah.
it. Say all forward. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
There's no more positions in the NBA.
Yeah, but
Can you play basketball or not?
but what about Karis LeVert?
Karis LeVert.
He could take that spot too.
He maybe could, but
Yeah.
I really think like I'm not saying Karis LeVert cannot take that spot.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I feel like maybe Lonzo Ball would probably take that spot. Yeah. And low key on the same team, I feel like Malcolm Brogdon would have it over.
Malcolm Brogdon
would have it over Karis LeVert on the same team.
That is true too. But yeah, 6th man of the year, I think Kobe White's a good pick. Kobe White for sure. Most improved player?
Most improved player. Jordan Poole low key's looking like a good pick already.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Most improved player. Most improved. I don't know. I honestly don't. Can I fix Alex Caruso again?
Oh my god. Sure, man, if you want.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's my pick for all the awards this season. MVP, Caruso.
Dude, I'm gonna have to say D'Angelo Russell. We talked about this the other day.
Okay.
I think D'Angelo Russell, even though that's the thing, like he's been everyone knows he's a good player, right? But I feel like this year it's gonna elevate to.
I feel like his career, due to like injuries and other bullshit, is like.
Right. And I feel like last year was one of those seasons where it was like.
That was mostly because of injuries. Because I think we were watching this one video by Jimmy High Roller. Was it Jimmy High Roller?
Yeah.
Shout out to Jimmy High Roller. You're invited to the podcast. That him and Karl Anthony Towns only played like 19 games together.
Yeah, right.
Which is like a fourth of the season, if not even, but like rounding.
Yeah. And he had a down year last year because of injuries and coaching changes. But I think this year he's gonna elevate to himself where he might not be an all-star, but he's definitely gonna be in that all-star
caliber
conversation.
Okay, I get what you mean.
And I feel like that's
a better CJ McCollum.
There you go. And I think it's gonna elevate him into the talks for most improved player, even though he's already a good player.
Okay. We're big D-Lo fans on the show.
Yeah.
I think we already said that, but you're invited to the podcast.
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody's invited to the podcast.
I think another sleeper pick, Pat Connaughton. Pat Connaughton, most improved player too.
Matthew Connaughton was shooting like last
year. Yeah, I know. That's why, bro. That's why. And he's getting more minutes too. So
that would be a good one.
Yeah.
MVP, right?
No, defensive player of the year.
Defensive player of the year. Damn. Watch him give it to Rudy Gobert again.
Oh gosh, bro. It better not be Rudy Gobert.
I feel like
I was watching this Kenny the fourth quarter video last night, and he's tied for defensive player of the year, most defensive players of the year ever, with Dennis Rodman and Dikembe Mutombo. And like he was saying that like there was no way that
they'll let him have the record.
Yeah. Not Rudy Gobert, bro. Dennis Rodman or Mutombo needs to have those records. That's like their thing, bro.
Yeah. No disrespect to Rudy Gobert because he's obviously nice with it. He won 3 of them.
Yeah.
But like
Four.
Shit. Yeah. But like, nah, bro, you can't let Rudy Gobert have the record. I feel like low-key if Ben Simmons wasn't on his bullshit, he might have.
Yeah, he might have.
Because he's always in the last 2 conversations. The last 2 seasons he was in the conversation. Like, not no more. Like, not no more. I feel like.
You know, I would pick some guards, but guards
Never win it.
Never win it, bro.
Yeah. So it'd have to be another big man.
AD
might fuck around and get it.
AD, yeah. I like Bam.
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 Ooh, Bam is a good pick.
Bam. Giannis always has to be in that conversation. But if I were to pick a guard, in all honesty, it's gonna be Lonzo, bro. Lonzo, bro. Okay,
we're so biased,
dude. Even last year, he was one of the best defensive guards in the league. It's just the Pelicans sucked ass, so he didn't really get that much recognition. And I feel like now that he's on a team where
we're gonna be winning.
Good, yeah,
we're beating the Pistons, bro. We are. We gotta. Please.
I don't know if this is true or not, but I feel like the Bulls haven't won first game of the season in like a while. I don't know, maybe this is like,
who knows,
my negativity, my pessimism, but I don't know if that's true or not, but I feel like they haven't won the first game in a while.
But this is a new season, a new front office, new players. We gonna be looking nice.
Yeah. So what everyone's been waiting for,
MVPs. Who could be in that conversation? Jokic just won it last year, so you gotta put his respect.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna be in the conversation again.
Yeah, for sure.
Who would be in it? KD will probably be in the conversation.
KD for sure.
LeBron will probably be in the conversation. Giannis will be in the conversation.
Yeah.
PG will probably be in a conversation like.
You think so, PG?
Yeah, because Kawhi is gonna be out, and so he's gonna be like on his Pacers shit again, hopefully.
Right.
Shout out! You gotta speak good. I keep forgetting you gotta speak up. Yeah. But sorry for the audio. We're gonna get a mic soon. I promise. It won't be a good mic, but it'll be a mic. These are great mics. These are microphones.
These are microphones.
Oh man, I think they caught on, bro. I think they're gonna catch on. But let's see. You know what? My sleeper pick for the MVP. Oh no, I was gonna say Damian Lillard, but like you never have the record.
Nah.
Steph Curry might, low key, because last year the media loved him, and then I feel like he's gonna have a better record this year than last year, just because his team like feels like it's more cohesive and like together. You were like playing together, and I feel like you were moving. Like, oh, that was like nice.
Yeah.
So I feel like low key Steph Curry might fuck around and win it. I don't know. Who do you think?
I have to say Alex. No, I'm I have to say Zach LaVine. Nah, I'm just playing. Sleeper pick.
Yeah.
Karl Anthony Towns.
Okay.
Just because he has a really good narrative behind him.
That's true.
Because of the whole comeback, and like he's had quote unquote down years, even though he's all-star caliber. Just no one's talking about the Timberwolves.
Yeah. Hopefully the Timberwolves will be better. I feel like they've been accumulating talent.
Yes.
But it's been nothing. You know?
Man. Yeah. I hope they got like a little big three. Edwards.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
You know?
Yeah, it's not really a big three, but it's like their big three.
Right,
I know what you mean.
I know what you mean. They got like a little something going on.
That's what I'm saying. So we'll see.
So sleeper pick, I say Karl Anthony Towns for sure. I've had even though it doesn't usually happen, Giannis has to be in that conversation.
No, yeah.
And I say Luka too.
Luka. Oh, that's a good pick. I don't think they're gonna give it to Giannis just because he's already won them.
Yeah. But also I feel like he has that good narrative.
Yeah, he always
does. The whole 3-point shot now. Like everyone's like overhyping that. Me.
Not me.
But
I'm overhyping the midi though a little bit. Not a lot of it, but like I'm hyping it. I'm not overhyping.
Yeah. You got a good point about Steph too.
Yeah. I feel like Luka's a good pick, but I feel like they're gonna be like the 6th, 7th seed last year.
Yeah.
So I feel like they're gonna be like the 5th seed again, like whatever, like a middle pack, like Western Conference team. So you gotta think about like the best records. Right?
Right. But I just think it's like one of those Russell Westbrook situations where like
Maybe.
you just can't deny the numbers and the dominance. You know what I mean?
We'll
like,
see though, because like Russell Westbrook, it was like he averaged a triple double and he was the first motherfucker to do it in like 50 years or something.
That's true. That's true.
And like maybe if Luka averages a triple double, maybe, but like I don't see him trying to go for that.
It's just, but the difference is that he's averaging a triple double and he's only 22. You know,
he hasn't done it yet, but I'm saying
but if he did, like the trajectory, we're saying like the trajectory, it seems like, and you know how Luka's team is right now.
Damn, he's only 22. Bro, he was born in the same year as me.
Yeah, bro. and that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I feel like, you know, the trajectory, everyone's expecting him to average a triple double at some point.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
but the thing is like he's been doing this professional thing for so long. You gotta remember that, like, whatchamacallit, like how much better can his stats really get? Which is kind of crazy to think about.
I think so. I think they could get better, man.
So yeah, I'm not saying but like how much better, you know? This man last season already averaged 27.7, 8 rebounds and 8 assists.
Yeah.
With a steal and half a block.
Yeah. I mean,
his 3-point efficiency can get better.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. He's only shooting 35. He only shot 35% from last year. And like, if that's something that's gonna improve this year, you know, that might put him into the triple double conversation, MVP conversation. Regardless, if I don't think the Mavs are gonna be like the best team, they're gonna be again like a 6-7 seed. Yeah. But it's strictly because of Luka, bro. Like, you know.
Yeah. So like, he'll have the numbers. I just don't think they'll have like the team success that you usually need for the MVP because Westbrook was like the 4th seed. So it's not even like he was like.
They were the 4th seed?
I'm pretty sure
I thought they were the 6th.
I can double check,
but yeah. Also another sleeper pick for most improved, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Maybe.
I feel like he had a really good season last year, and you know. Just trajectory wise.
We're the 6th seed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. You know, so
it's possible, but I feel like he would have to average like the triple double.
Yeah.
Like I feel like
he would have to.
I feel like Luka, if he like really wanted to, because he's close, I feel like he could.
Yeah.
But like, I just don't think he's gonna go for it. At least not. I'm not saying he'll never go for it, but I don't think he'll go for it. You know?
Yeah, I can see what you're saying.
But Shai Gilgeous, I don't know if he'll get most improved. Well, maybe, but he's definitely gonna have another good season.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have a better season. So, also, you want to do title predictions?
Title predictions. Yeah. You want to say that for another video?
Let's just do it now, fucking bro. It's way too early.
Oh,
that's the whole point. Yeah.
Alright, who are your picks to go?
In the Western Conference, I say the Nuggets. Nah, I'm just like, dude, it's so funny because I've been picking the Nuggets for like the past 2-3 seasons. Yeah, and then before that, I picked the Raptors for like the past 2-3 seasons.
I think we mentioned this on our first episode, but when LeBron was on Cleveland, he would always pick the Raptors to beat Cleveland. I'd be like, no, dude, they're not gonna beat the Raptors. They're not gonna beat Cleveland. And
on paper, they really should have, bro. They really should have.
Bro, if you look at the paper, you see LeBron. That's all the paper you need, bro.
I know.
But I'm gonna go. Okay, disclaimer: if the Nets get Kyrie back, I'm gonna pick the Nets. Yeah. But if Kyrie for the whole season never comes back, I'm gonna pick the Bucks again. I feel like they're gonna go back.
Yeah, they were looking nice.
And for my sleeper, I'm not saying the Nets can't make it without Kyrie, but I just feel like the Bucks as a team and the way they play together. I know it was just one game.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna overreact. The Nets are gonna look better, and they're like gonna be a really good team, and they're gonna be contenders in the East.
Yeah.
But I feel like the Bucks would beat them again. My sleeper again, during that bubble season, before the bubble even happened, the Miami Heat were my sleeper pick, and he can attest to that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pick the Miami Heat again as my sleeper pick.
Yeah.
All right. Who you got in the East?
This is for real picks. The Nuggets weren't actually a real pick.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have to say the Bucks.
Yeah.
The Bucks for real, man. And same thing with the Nets. I think if they piece it together soon, I feel like it has to be soon, because if this goes for too long, I don't think it's gonna work out.
They'll be fine. Like I'm not saying it has to be soon, but like the season is 82 games, and then once they get in the playoffs, if they got a piece by then, it's no problem.
Yeah. But if I feel like if by halfway through the season they don't have it together, I don't know, man.
But they will. At least I think they will.
That's the thing. It's just like they're gonna win games because of KD and Harden.
Yeah, they also lost to the Bucks, so it's not like they lost to like the Magic.
Right. Regardless, I think from my analysis, I think regardless of who they were playing, I think just the chemistry is just off, and also the fact that most elite teams, like they have their guys already. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, because of the Nets situation, they have to figure out as the season goes on. But once you get to the playoffs, you're only playing the elite teams that have it together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
And that's my only concern. I'm not doubting the Nets.
Yeah.
That's just a concern of mine.
Okay.
But I have to say the Bucks, and also sleeper pick, also the Miami Heat too.
Yeah. I feel like the West is a lot more wide open.
Yeah.
I feel like the East, because of the whole Ben Simmons thing, like the Sixers, I feel like are out of it now.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's really the Bucks, the Nets, like the
Bucks and Nets.
Yeah.
Bucks, Nets, Heat.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really see any of like all the other teams like make. I'm not saying they're not gonna be like playoff teams or they're not gonna make like playoff pushes.
Yeah.
But like I don't really see any other team like contending. Like legitimate contenders.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not talking about they got a good record in the East. Alright? Like the Hawks are probably gonna have a good record in the East, okay?
Half of these teams are probably gonna have a good record in the East.
Alright?
Yeah.
But so I mean like legitimate contenders, okay?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Now for the West it's a lot more
Oh no, go ahead.
I was just gonna say the West is a lot more open, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking at the teams, like the list of the teams on the West, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
And if I had to pick one, just one, I hate having to pick the Lakers.
You really think the Lakers are over?
I'm looking at the teams and I'm just kind of like, I guess the Lakers.
Yeah.
I feel like if the Nuggets get back Jamal Murray, and Jamal Murray has time, get like in game shape and get a rhythm going, I really feel like the Nuggets can make
a good push.
Okay, disclaimer: if the Nuggets get back Jamal Murray, I'm picking the Nuggets. If not, I'm picking the Lakers, and for my sleeper, the Warriors.
Oh, Warriors!
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty surprising. Man, don't count out the Suns, bro. Don't count out the Suns.
Okay.
But going back to the East, just to like create some, controversy. Just to create some controversy, I'm gonna, instead of the Heat as a sleeper pick, I'm gonna pick Boston.
Okay.
Boston as a sleeper pick.
Yeah, Boston will be good too.
Yeah.
And I feel like they're gonna be like a borderline contending team.
Yeah. Just because now Jaylen Brown is back, and Jason Tatum is probably gonna be better, and now Jason Tatum has the role as the main guy in Boston for the second year now.
Yeah.
So I think definitely sleeper pick in Boston. But they just need to acquire a center, a decent center. For the West, it's just so hard because there's so many injuries.
I feel like the Mavericks would be another good team to pick, like as a sleeper. As a sleeper.
Yeah, sleeper, yeah.
But I would still pick the Warriors.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like another good team to look out for.
Yeah. As my pick. Alright. As my pick, I'm gonna have to go with. I'm gonna have to go with the Nuggets, man. I'm gonna have to go with the Nuggets. I think even if Jamal Murray isn't 100%, Michael, huh? No, I'm going as pick for
okay.
Yeah.
My pick is dependent on Jamal Murray though.
Yeah. I think regardless of Jamal Murray's 100% health, I think he has to be there for them to be good. But I don't think he has
not
to be
good, but for contenders.
For them to make it to the finals.
Yeah.
I don't think he has to be 100% just because they have Michael Porter Jr.
I feel like he would have to be at least like 80%. Like I'm talking about like minimum.
Yeah, right.
But like,
right.
Yeah.
But I think because of the fact that he averaged 19 points per game last year, and now he has the ability to step up again, I think I'm hoping he definitely improves. And that's going to fill that void. Even if Jamal Murray isn't 100% ready, it's going to fill that void a little bit.
It helps out Jokic and Michael Porter.
Right.
Because you just have that. I feel like, damn, is Loki like, is Jamal Murray, would he be that third guy now?
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Like, how is Michael Porter Jr. gonna like if he becomes the third guy again?
Yeah.
I feel like Michael Porter Jr. I don't know him, but I feel like he wouldn't like that. He wouldn't necessarily be a fan of that.
Yeah.
I feel like Jamal Murray would more likely accept that.
Yeah.
He'd be okay with it as long as he wins. But I feel like when the going gets going, like when you need a bucket, I would rather go to Jamal Murray than MPJ.
For sure. But also you gotta let this season play out.
Yeah, true.
You know?
This is also Michael Porter Jr.'s fourth, somewhere around there. So we'll see how he improves. Maybe he like takes another jump, and I'm just like, damn, he's second, or maybe I'm not gonna say he's first, but like you know what I mean. Jokic just won the MVP. I'm sorry, Jokic. You're invited to the podcast. MPJ, you're invited to the podcast. The Nuggets are invited to the podcast, right? We can do a chicken nugget review.
And they still have Aaron Gordon.
Oh, bro!
Yeah. They still have Aaron Gordon. So.
If Jamal Murray comes back and he comes back, healthy, nah, they're my pick.
Yeah.
They're my pick.
Sleeper pick, I'm going Utah Jazz.
Okay. I like that one too.
Yeah. Just because this has to be the year where they get past the first round, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, they did get past the first. They got to the second.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
But like, you gotta go past that, where they blew the lead in the bubble, they blew another lead, and now you're just like Quinn Snyder, you're just like coach of the Jazz, you're just like, what the fuck was that against the Clippers? It's like, why did he keep leaving? Oh man, what's his name on the Clippers? He went off in Game 6. Oh, I was just gonna bother.
Terrence Mann.
Yeah, it's like, why you keep leaving that man open in the quarter? I get you don't want to leave the paint open, but he was not missing. I know you don't really want Rudy Gobert in the perimeter either, but
right.
Bro.
Yeah. That man, how much did he drop? Like 40?
He dropped like 30.
30, yeah.
He literally sparked that comeback to it, but like, I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
Terrence Mann, you're invited on the podcast. You went off in that game.
Dude, if any year is the Jazz years, it's this year. Just because the Lakers don't got it 100% together.
They will get it.
They will.
But like, I still don't necessarily love that team.
Yeah, right.
But we'll see. I feel like
it's a question mark around if the Clippers are gonna have it together by then.
It all depends on Kawhi.
So it all depends on Kawhi.
Yeah.
So it's 50-50 with that. You know, the Suns, I think they're gonna be a real threat, but it's just. I
don't think they're gonna make it to the finals again.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't think so either. I think the Jazz just have a better team than the Suns, just straight up.
Yeah.
You know.
That's close.
It's pretty close. I just think the Jazz just have a little. I don't know.
Honestly, bro, I feel like I would say the Suns have a better roster than the Jazz.
You think so?
They got CP3, they got D-Book, they got Malik Monk, Mikal Bridges, They got DeAndre Ayton. Who else do they have? They got Cam Johnson, Albert Payton.
Yeah.
The Jazz.
That is true.
They got some pieces. They got Bogdanovich, they got Mitchell, they got Rudy Gobert. Who else do they have? They got Joe Ingles, Jordan Clarkson.
Right.
I feel like I would give the Suns just like but like that's what I would say. But I also am not gonna be like, you got the Jazz better than the Suns.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I feel like that's where I'm at too. It's like 50-50, but I'm leaning just a little bit towards the Jazz. But like I said earlier, don't count the Suns out. I was about to say, bro, There was a bunch of contract extensions.
Some of them are looking a little questionable.
Bro.
The one that they gave on the Suns.
Michael Bridges, bro.
No, that one I was fine with.
Dude, he got 4 years, 90 mil?
That's quick math.
That's like 22. Yeah,
I'm fine with that.
22 mil a year for Michael Bridges, bro. He got paid more than Lonzo, man.
Really?
Yes, bro.
Wait, what?
Lonzo got 4 years, 80 mil, no?
1 second.
Bro.
Questionable.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I'm not saying Michael Bridges is not a good player, bro, but 4 years, 90 mil?
It's also an extension, so it probably doesn't even kick into like next season.
Yeah,
like that.
Right.
What do you feel about them not signing or giving DeAndre Ayton the max? Low-key, I'm okay with them not giving him the max.
Yeah, me too.
Alright, so that's it.
Yeah.
I honestly, because you're a bigger DeAndre Ayton fan than I am, so I honestly thought that you would have been.
Well, okay. Let me say this.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Suns are thinking way too much now. You know, I think they're thinking too much in the perspective that Chris Paul is going to be there. But the thing is, Chris Paul is going to retire soon. And
well, he just signed like a 3-year extension or something.
Yeah, right. But okay, he may not retire, but Chris Paul's productivity is gonna go down
eventually.
Right.
A 4-year deal, $120 million.
Like, I'm not denying that Chris Paul is not a good player, but
no.
just age-wise, this man's 36, man.
Yeah.
And by the third year of this contract, he's gonna be 39.
Yeah.
No, very rarely do you see a good 39-year-old, regardless of if you're the greatest player or not the greatest player or whatever. You know, there's very few players that are good at 39 ever in history. And I think the Suns are thinking way too much now, and that DeAndre Ayton is a very replaceable guy. And I think they're not thinking long term of Ayton Booker being a good combo, a good mainstay.
I get what you're
team.
saying.
You know what I mean?
I get, but I was literally thinking about this.
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking about the long term of like the Suns, and I'm like, not that DeAndre Ayton is replaceable, but I feel like you could find a competent center out there that can do what you need him to do. And I feel the way they're thinking, I'm just like, I would rather have a different second star for Book than Ayton.
I just don't think so, man, because
I'm just talking about me.
Yeah, for sure. And I could see what the Suns are thinking, but it's just like, why would you want to break something that's not broken? You know what I mean? It's like Ayton and Booker have been together for a while now, and once Chris Paul leaves, obviously the team is not going to be as good.
Yeah.
And just at least having those two solid guys that you could build around, I think is much more important than acting like Ayton is like this super replaceable guy. Because 3 years down the line, Ayton has been one of those guys where he develops slowly.
Yeah.
3 years down the line, he's gonna be all-star caliber, in my opinion.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's not that easy to find a good center that shoots the three a little bit, pick and rolls. He does a little bit of everything, at a very efficient rate.
I feel like he's pretty good at a lot of things, but not like great at nothing.
Right.
I mean, at anything. Sorry.
And that's what I'm saying. Give this man 3 years, and he might,
That's
fuck around and be really good.
That's true. That's a good point. That is a good point.
And I think they're giving up on him way too soon, just because they're on such a win now. We still got Chris Paul mentality.
But the thing is, he's a restricted free agent. So even if you don't eventually give him an extension during the season, once the season is over, they can just match any offer.
Yeah, I feel like that's gonna ruin some type of
relationship thing. I get what you mean. Where he's like, I don't want to be on this team no more. Yeah. Because, what the fuck.
Right. Dude, and this man was an essential part to the championship team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like he deserves that money from the Suns.
Max?
Huh?
Max money?
Yeah, I think so.
You just said no.
Huh?
You just said no. Change your mind?
Yeah, I changed my mind.
I'm still okay with them not giving him max money.
Yeah.
Alright. Damn, what else do we got?
Man, I don't know. We talked about it a lot. Yeah. I guess we're gonna end here, guys.
Alright. So see you guys in the next episode whenever we make it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Like, subscribe.
Yeah, all that bullshit.
Alright.
And cut.